So I've made a VR chat world, and I've made a VR chat avatar. I think it's about time I move on to something else. Something like Pavlov. It's Pavlov. I'm making a Pavlov map. Let's start out with searching how to actually make one, because I have no clue what I'm doing. Unreal Engine. That's not Unity. Fuck. I went about teaching myself how to navigate Unreal Engine. Downloading, installing, moving around, adding stuff. Different ways the engine works, you know, getting that jiggy down. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty similar to Unity. So, switching was quite easy, surprisingly. Next, I went about searching how to actually make a Pavlov map, and YouTube always has me covered. It was quite easy, actually. I didn't really have to do much. It's basically set up for you. Not gonna lie, I had one up and working within 45 minutes. 45 minutes. I mean, it was only really a square map. Can't really do much, so, but it was working. It was working. That's what matters, you know? So, I decided to actually go about and making my own now. But I didn't feel like making everything from scratch. And good thing the Unreal Marketplace has maps that you can just download and use. Went to the marketplace, downloaded this Elven Ruins map, which I thought was pretty sick. Popped it in, and it had a few issues. Mostly you could see through the floor, which was an easy fix. I just took items, copied, pasted them, and then flipped them upside down, and then moved them so that it was covering it. I mean, I wasn't too specific. The biggest problem I ran into is by the time I was actually finished, I just, you couldn't see anything. Oh, that is very not good. Turns out anything you want to actually show up has to be inside the UGC. It has to be in there. So I accidentally deleted my entire map instead of moving it into the UGC. So, yeah, I called it a day there, you know? But the next day, I whipped it out. I quite literally had it done in half the amount of time, which was quite nice. But after getting it done, I rebuilt the lighting and started adding in some of these spawn actors. You know, you have 5 here, 5 over here, and I set them to their specific team. And then I also spread a few more out and made them neutral, just for like TTT and stuff like that. And yeah, I guess it was just time to load it up and actually play it. So after loading it up, you can see it works. And the best thing to do once you have a map is playtest it. Literally go on and playtest it with other people. And you'll find out very quickly that there are problems with your map. You could actually phase into a rock and just sit in the rock and shoot people inside the rock. So yeah, that's gone now. There's other places people can get to and they get stuck and can't get out of it. So I also fixed those. So keep a lookout for those. And try and make it a Pavlov map. It's honestly not as hard as it looks.